Hello and welcome back to Starcraft Brood War Part 5, and in this episode we'll be attempting to finish off the Corsair mission that I have totally forgotten because it's been like a week and a half since we actually did a recording session. Jump cut to us having forces.
Forces. They are the assumptions.
So what's new in the world of Cloud whilst we continue to prep?
Well, things are happening indeed. Did go to... I might have I already mentioned on the show that I went to a concert a couple weeks ago?
I'm not sure, probably.
Alright, but it bears repeating. Between the Buried and me. They are live. They are 5. And they are excellent. Live. That is all.
I personally do not enjoy live concerts. I've never actually been to a live concert myself, but a lot of the recordings for live concerts tend to have mutations that I'm not personally fond of listening to.
You mean when they do stuff that they only do live on stage, like Between the Buried and Me, going into swing time during the Coma Machine?
You know, that is actually a really interesting visual spectacle, so I don't actually dislike that specifically. I'm more talking about the mutations that they apply to the sound recordings themselves. Like the crowd track, the change in lyrical cadence, and it really does depend on which bands you end up listening to, because certain bands actually do very little when it comes to live changes, but a lot of rock bands specifically do quite a few different changes when it comes to their live shows.
Yeah, you know who else does a lot of change-ups is jazz musicians, who typically improvise using the chord structure as the guideline in order to hit the notes correctly.
Ready for battle.
Alright, so what we're doing here specifically is we're going to attempt to land several different raiding parties of Dark Templar down in order to kill the Cerebrates that are down there. And to do this successfully, we're gonna use a mixed force of Corsairs, Dark Templar, and shuttles in order to land an actual raiding party.
Corsair.
Horsehair? My horsehair for your derriere.
The forces are assembling, becoming even more numerous.
Yes.
Look at how well organized that matrix is.
You say that, but it's not actually all that good of a defensive structure, specifically because 3 queens can probably take that out.
Absolutely, because because one of those guys will actually be shooting, while the other 5 are trying to get around the shooting one.
Yep. Fuck pathing.
I stand ready.
Alright. So what we're trying to do is sneak this Corsair up to the point where he can actually cast Dispersion Web on the spore colonies, so our Dark Templars can start ripping the place apart.
I thought you'd sit my way. Excellent.
See, if a human had to wait this long for an adversarial force to start storming the beach, they would probably lose track of what's happening, or get attacked outright and have to be alerted. So that gives you a lot of time to get in position. The AI, however, has omnipresence, so wherever you are, it probably can see you. Splat.
And
Splat.
oh, we lost 2 of our
Splat.
DTs. Damn it.
Flee! Flee at once!
Let the ghost of fallen comrades wreak vengeance upon his foes.
All right. Did we lose 2 shuttles there? Oh my God, we lost 2 shuttles there.
We lost two shuttles, yeah. Well, one of them survived. That's good.
Yeah, but
now we don't have to
here's the
replace that
problem.
one.
but here's the problem. One shuttle can only take two dragoons at a time.
But you need those shuttles in order to get the dragoons across in the first place, right? Because it's
Yep.
a moat. Well then, I guess we're gonna need more shuttles! Squish the brains. Splat. Adontorius.
This raid actually was mostly
Next
successful
stop,
because we managed to take out almost the
Westminster
entirety
Street.
of Orange.
That we
And
are
we
going
did
to be
take down the
making
orange
slow advances
Cerebrate.
on our enemy.
And now that the Orange Cerebrate is down, I don't think that they're actually allowed to attack us anymore.
Guys, it's over.
Now we
They're
have to take
31
down the
points
purple
ahead.
Cerebrate.
Alright, and they attack, and we will push back.
No, they're not actually
From the
going.
rear.
Well, purple might still send forces at us, but probably not.
Goddamn purple. So purple and orange get along, right? They don't fight each other?
Yeah, they are allies in this mission.
Gotcha. Pew. Pew. Pew.
Oh, I guess Orange still
Ah,
does have
sorry.
the ability to attack us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. I sleep all night and I slash all day. They did it. They cut
all
down
right.
the mighty sequoia. The large.
Well, not the Sequoia, but you know the Orange Hive.
What? So are these guys gonna get some help over?
I'm coming. We gotta
We're
help them,
trying,
boys.
okay. We're a bit low on Vespane at the moment, and it's very difficult to reinforce DTs because they have long build times, just like all Protoss units, and they cost 225 total resources, 125 minerals, 100 gas, and two psi. So it's a bit difficult to reinforce them with additional DTs.
I agree, especially in a situation where the main constraint is the distribution system, having to go over a body of water that is otherwise intraversable.
At least we have the ability to move probes from our now depleted mineral field into the other one.
They're getting bored. Because what I noticed so far is that it's been relatively quiet on our defense. They haven't been attacking.
I skipped over most of that. I mean, purple attacked us quite a bit. Orange didn't really do all that much. But yeah, Jormungand, the Jormungand brood was the most active part. Although you'll notice that they actually have mostly grounded defenses as opposed to aerial defenses. I don't know why they bothered to have aerial defenses in this map at all. The only aerial attack unit that I've got is Scout. So, yeah.
Well,
I mean, yes,
it's-
I have observers certainly, but I'm not going to use observers on my attack force with so many spore colonies around.
Well, let me just say that the anti-air defense would force you to choose more carefully your LZ. So you don't get
No, that's what the
a
Corsairs are for. The Corsairs make it so that I can choose anywhere I
bar.
want to land, assuming that I have high enough air armor upgrades, which admittedly I don't because I didn't build the fleet beacon. Hello, allied shuttle that is here that I can't actually steal.
Yeah, Phil Shuttle.
May I be of service?
I wish I could steal that. I really do.
Is that taking up part of your capacity
No,
right
it's
now?
not it's not taking up any psi, but it is actually a unit on the map.
I'm sure the pilot is just trying to get it in right now. He's gonna hover there for a second, and he'll think about it after he, boom goes the dynamite.
Let us attack.
So I think what we're trying to do here is set up another landing party, but it's actually much easier from here to just land where Orange was, and just do that as opposed to set up another landing party. Especially because Purple is still doing this.
So in competitive play, how often do you have to solve problems like getting across the moat to attack the castle?
Very rarely. There's only a couple of competitive maps that actually have that kind of static defense, and even those don't actually see all that much play. I mean, Taylor and Jonah used to love making that on their custom maps, but it's like, guys, I know how to traverse that. It's not going to help you against my battle cruisers.
Right, if your main strategy already includes air units, then likely you would transition pretty comfortably into that kind of map.
Yeah. Whereas Jonah always playing Protoss is like, I'm gonna build a bunch of photon cannons to make it so that you can't attack me, and then my battle cruisers outrange
Because
photon
Protoss
cannons
is
with the
weak
auto
to that.
cannon. So.
Pikachu, shoot the horn! The horn, Pikachu!
There.
So be it.
I cut down trees, I eat my lunch, I go to the lavatory. On Wednesdays I go shopping and buy Pescans for tea. He cuts down trees.
I love the Lumberjack song, and these men remind me of ex-swinging transvestites. Oh, these
All
guys
we
are
need to
getting,
do is take down the Cerebrate. So come on, DTs, you can do it. You've got level 3 armor. You've got level 3 weapons.
They are
there.
almost dead.
We got it.
Oh my god.
Hey, Kerrigan.
Yeah, we did it.
Well done, my Protoss. I'm glad to see that you are violent as ever.
Hey, we're only almost as violent as ever.
What
Mockery is this?
Despite what you may think, I haven't come here to fight you.
Bullshit, you're purple-colored.
Do you truly expect us to believe that your intentions here are honorable?
Yeah, what he said.
Zerg here are not under your sway.
Look, the Cerebrates you've killed were my enemies as well. If you let me explain, I'm sure you'll understand that
You are the enemy of all who live, Kerrigan. What makes you think we would have anything to do with you?
because Zeratul, I bring news of an event that threatens us all. If you'd be so
Yes.
pleased to escort me back to your citadel, I'll tell you everything I know.
And indeed she will.
Kerrigan, we shall hear what you have to say, but be warned, we will not suffer your treachery here.
Ha 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 ha. Spoilers.
Exactly, because we won! Yay!
We did win though. Yay.
Our bald heads are victorious! Victory!